Welcome to another episode of Ankle Sore and the Off Season, our first episode for 2024. And to all our subscribers, welcome back. We hope you had a safe and happy new year. And while you're watching this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Also comment down below, as we always would love to hear your thoughts on our thoughts. And gentlemen, where have you been? It's been that long.
Well, at rest.
What have you been doing? First of all, what have you been doing?
So busy over the New Year period.
Ooh, I know.
There's a lot
Didn't
going
answer
on.
calls.
A lot going on. No, I did.
FBI, mate.
Lie. Don't lie. But
That's what happens when you work in the FBI now.
I've got a couple of bombshells for our audience
In this episode?
in this right now. Right, the first thing I say to
Is
you
it bombshell for us too?
No, you know about it.
Oh,
But everyone, I'd like to announce that Vito has finally watched Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, here we go.
Finally, it took 4 years of us telling him, go and watch Bohemian Rhapsody.
For a bloke.
I cannot believe that when he rang me, and I think you told me first,
And now he
I've
thinks
watched
Queen's the
Bohemian-
greatest thing ever.
I'll tell you
I've
what.
watched Bohemian Rhapsody. I was like, what?
No, I'll tell you what.
What,
I
how
know.
did this happen?
I'll tell you.
Mind you, before you go, not just once.
No.
He wore out.
Yeah,
yeah,
the videotape.
Yeah, the video.
Wore out the DVD.
No, the laser disc.
The laser disc.
Jeez.
Well,
Incredible.
Well, I know you guys kept saying, I used to say, yeah, they're all right. I used to say, yeah, they're all right. I've watched the movie and lost my marbles. No,
You literally-
He recited the movie.
They're in
I
the-
thought I knew the movie.
They're in the top 3 or 4 now. So my summer has been spent.
Farouk's playing finals.
Farouk's playing finals. He's going to make top 4 this year, Farouk.
And what's his full name?
Farouk Balsar. I know all this. I've
He
done
knows
my
his
homework.
star sign. He knows his...
I've lost my mind.
Bloody hell.
So my summer's been compounded, just doing the things you do on top of it, mate.
Yeah.
Watch the movie,
I mean,
listening to
at
stuff.
least half a dozen times I caught what are you doing? And in the background I could hear the Wembley scene at the end or or something.
That could come out this year at some stage, yeah.
It could.
If North win a few games.
It could.
So that's pretty much what we got up to.
Yeah,
Well,
He
exciting.
watched it 10 times and we heard about it. So,
I think I copped COVID, so that was fun.
oh yeah, is that still a
Knocked
thing?
me
is it?
out.
Oh,
Yeah,
What's
knocked
that?
Just a
You know,
cold
A quick
that
story.
lasted 2 weeks.
Before Christmas, I was at a shopping centre, which I won't mention, and they were giving away COVID kits. They had a table
No.
like that, and people just walking past. They came and give them away.
No, remember at one stage you had $30,000 to buy one.
Exactly.
I-
You had to mortgage your house.
I was feeling unwell in a country town in another state, and that town didn't have any, and I looked 3 places. So when I drove back, I finally tested when I got
COVID
back to
didn't get
Melbourne.
to the country.
So
Didn't
country
make it.
practice,
Anyway.
yeah, country practice.
Yeah, country practice,
Wombat.
yeah. Wombat.
Dear,
But what else? So the cricket's been okay for me. I know you guys don't.
Oh, well,
It's
we
been
really
okay.
watch
It's
it.
been surprisingly
Well,
okay.
look, as you guys know, I follow the A-League, so I've watched a bit of that. It's been all right. Watched the Socceroos. You want to talk about the Socceroos?
Last night, yeah.
They are
They
embarrassing.
did finish on top of the table. So
Yeah,
you
they
can't-
drew with Uzbekistan. Mind you,
You said it was going to be a draw.
mind you, they got a penalty that I thought was very suspect. And
Yeah.
Uzbekistan scored a proper goal, like as
Yep.
in, if penalty's a penalty if it's there, but that was, I just can't believe that was a penalty. But anyway, I'm not impressed.
No.
And let me tell you something right now. If they do win it, it just shows you the amount of how good the rest of the countries are in that. Because really,
The
they
Asian.
played India and scored 2 goals in the Asian.
That's
Cup.
right.
That was
yeah.
poor. But anyway,
All due respect, nothing against India,
Yeah.
but they're not a soccer nation.
No, that's
all.
true.
they're not.
To score 2
They
goals.
lost the World Cup
and
cricket.
mind you, just let me finish. They scored 1 goal towards the end. So really it was 1-0 till about 80 minutes.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Snorefest.
Yeah,
Snorefest?
It is a bit, isn't it?
My Lord. Anyway, they're done for me.
So I've been watching the cricket. I've been watching the tennis.
I haven't watched a point of the tennis.
Oh, yeah. McEnroe beat Borg 5. I saw that.
In the highlights
81,
packages.
81 Wimbledon or
I'm sure
whatever
it's
it
on
was.
YouTube somewhere.
I was
you
I had it on in
serious?
the
That's how
background
much-
a couple of nights ago, and I was on the laptop doing some other stuff, and I realised Australian supporters with their nation, their parochialism. One idiot, I won't call it idiot. I've already said idiot. One
matter.
bozo
Okay.
in the crowd says, "Aussie, Aussie, Aussie," and 300 idiots respond with "Oi, oi, oi." Are we going to get over that?
Well, but hang on. Everything
Is
that's
it
old
just
is
is
new again.
antiquated?
Everything that's old is new
No,
again.
they never stopped.
No, they stopped for a few years. I
It's
reckon
just
they stopped.
not.
I just
original.
find-
It's just
I-
like,
I know what you're
come
saying.
on.
I'm
It feels
with
like I'm
him.
walking into a pub. Like
I'm
something
with him.
different.
I find it absolutely mind-boggling.
But it's not just tennis. It's they do it at the cricket. Like, you know, they do it at
Yeah, no, it's not just targeting the tennis to cricket. I agree.
They do it at
One thing I know that happened in the tennis that, correct me because I might be a little bit wrong here, but I know, when they let the people in, when they change ends,
Yeah.
they sit down, they let people in.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I heard there's a change there.
Right?
yeah,
And a few tennis players arced up.
yeah.
Why? They're paying your wage, mate.
Correct.
You need to start to change.
So-
the world's changed.
But they're
right?
walking behind.
Yeah, but
it's a
bad
different
luck.
sport.
So what, mate?
It's
They
their
do it-
sport.
Yeah, but
These guys are on
Well,
thousands of dollars, mate.
But you
Are
can't
serious?
take down the
Millions.
sight screen
Millions.
with cricket when a bowler's coming in.
because
And,
you need 150
you know,
miles
golfers,
an hour.
I know they've got the live. Like, that's
Okay,
different
so
where they're
that's
yelling and
changed,
carrying
so there's
on.
more money. So if everyone says to Djokovic, hey, you know how you made 40 million this year, next year you can make 140 million, but people can talk. You think he's going to say no?
You
Oh,
don't
yeah.
care.
And-
So hang on, what's the rule here? The rule is, so after, because every changeover, you're not
No,
meant to
not
move.
After every game. I think
not
they
every
can go.
game. It was
No?
every.
Changeover.
No,
Yeah, it
changeover's
was
normal,
every third.
right?
Yeah, you
it
can
wasn't
move
every
around.
game though.
No,
Because
well,
sometimes
yeah.
I remember going where you had to wait another game. Like, I don't know. Put
and the-
down in the comments if you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not
exactly know,
fully
'cause
You might be
100%.
right. It's every changeover. Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our fun.
And the other
Nothing exciting.
And the other contentious thing, they're talking about late night tennis. Why are games starting at midnight?
Oh, who knows?
I woke up the other morning to go to work and still the night game.
It's true.
The game night before.
It's
Isn't
true.
that Mahut from Wimbledon, 70,
remember that?
68.
Yeah.
That's incredible, isn't it? Wasn't it?
They've got lights these days. You can play in lights. Look, again, what's the big deal?
I think they're targeting like the overseas
Oh,
people,
possibly.
for
Yeah,
sure.
Probably for the time. Yeah,
Again,
time
there's
difference.
money involved. So that's the way it is these days.
That's
Everything's a
exactly right.
business, So,
That's exactly right.
unfortunately, but let's be honest, we can't wait for the AFL to.
Oh,
Can't wait.
Please, please.
wait.
Can't wait. And how many days? 40 in the 40s?
Or something like that. Well, we're counting practice matches here.
Round one.
Round one, so round zero, you mean? Round zero.
Round zero.
Where am I going? Ground zero. Where am I going
Round
to?
zero.
Some war.
Well,
Give me a
now
spell.
that we're on to talking
Ground
AFL,
zero.
let's have a bit of a chat about what would you like to see in 2024, in 2024?
Well, you know what I like to see, and I know this goes under the radar, and it does. Are the umpires actually going to get the rules? When I say right, I'm not saying they don't get it right, but they're all going to agree on the same rules.
No.
No, that'll never happen.
But that's got to change, mate. Because I saw games last year, and it's not involving my own club, it's involving every club. Mate, a free kick's given for whatever reason. 2 minutes later, on the other side of the ground, it's the same thing,
Yeah.
mate. It's a replica, play on, or it goes the other way. I said to myself,
I was going to say.
yeah, well, that interpretation's got to change for
I
me.
agree. And
It's got to get it right, mate. You know, in tennis, is the ball out? It's out.
yeah, I agree.
If
That's
the ball's
true.
in, it's in.
No, I agree.
If it's a fault, it's a fault.
It should be free kicks.
Double fault?
Double
Let
fault.
just go through all of
Soccer.
them.
If it's
We're
off-
back on tennis.
Soccer. If it's offside, it's offside.
Yeah, I know.
Technology.
And now they've got technology to check it. But
Come on, mate.
if it should be right
Four
or wrong.
umpires.
There's no interpretation.
So you agree?
yeah.
I also think that umpires overruling umpires, that happened a lot, particularly in the finals last
Yeah,
year.
yeah. That's
Umpires making calls from 40 metres away.
But you know what it is? It's not even the umpire's fault. It's the AFL's fault. Because if they
Well,
say don't
yeah.
do it,
And the
they
coaching.
won't do it.
There's another thing. Make
know
a
what I mean?
rule.
Yeah.
The closest umpire can only make the corner. If he says play on, but you've seen
Exactly.
40
Bad
metres
luck.
away, and that was a free. Too bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Too bad. You know, in the 1970s, one umpire, mate, you would have missed 100 things. Play on, mate.
But that's the same as the goalpost technology.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We've
Yeah,
spoken
that's
about
true.
that
Jesus.
many a time. You know, like
Are they going to fix that? I'd like that to be fixed.
It won't be fixed for 10 years. Costs too much money.
Well, then
Why
scrap
do
it.
Well, scrap what?
Scrap the
Well,
technology.
they think it's so great, but it's not.
well, that's my
What would
thing.
you
That's
like-
what I want to see.
yeah, what would you like to see in
I'd
2024?
like to see the coaches get more offensive, not swearing, but score more.
More.
Yeah, more.
You love it, don't
More.
you?
Wasn't
I
too
love it.
bad last year though.
It wasn't too bad, but as soon as like the end of the season, like they get to a point in the year where they start to panic.
Yeah, because they're looking at where they are on the ladder, and they
Exactly.
start to panic and go,
That's right.
We've got to do this. We've got to try and subside the score, whatever it is.
So 15 years ago when
You've got this theory,
when I
yeah.
presented to the AFL, I didn't, but my theory
front
was
steps.
you kick 100 points and lose, you get a point.
On the
I don't
ladder.
mind that.
That will make teams
Play till the end.
attacking, right?
Till the end.
Again, it's a spectacle. People want to see it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want
they
to
don't
see,
wanna see
you want to
8 goals
see,
to 6,
yeah, you
right?
want
That's
to see
right.
23, 15, 153
Do-
to 15, 10, 100.
Well, not
do
maybe
you remember
not
that?
23.
Yeah, I
Like,
do.
Do you remember those days though?
But
Do you remember those days?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And you kick 16 goals and lose, and you go, seriously?
Do you think getting a point for
Correct.
kicking
Yeah,
100
it's not
points
bad.
rewards you?
I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's
I don't
not
mind
bad.
Not stacking the back line. Oh, we don't lose by 100 points. We lose by 40 points. What's the difference?
Whereas, go, you know what? Let's just play on our merits. Even if we lose by 6 goals, but we might kick 104 and get an extra point that we might
And
need
you know
later.
what? You might win the game.
The ladder gets all distorted, doesn't it?
Why?
Well, it's just an extra point. Who
Well, no,
cares?
and then teams will be on 106. Oh, okay, I know what you mean.
I
know what you mean.
If you've won 10 games and missed finals because the team's won 8 but kicked 100 points 20 times, bad luck.
Yep.
So be it. Play what the sport's intended to do. Kick it through the sticks. Goals.
Yep, true.
Look, I know that it's tactical, it's changed. We all know that. Look,
great.
And that's all great. It's technology's, changed the way they play as well because all the things that, all the stats,
All the
you know
things they
about the
can't
stats.
do.
How many stats today to 30 years ago?
That's right.
Yeah, crazy.
So, exactly, right? So, the most overstated, there's no such word, but the most overstated game in the world,
it is.
I reckon,
It's a
right?
fact.
It
No,
is.
it's a fact.
Oh,
It's a fact.
baseballs.
No.
The-
Australia rules
more than
is a
baseball.
fact. Yep.
Right. So
Major League
so my
Baseball's
point,
unbelievable.
I agree totally, mate. Let's make it something simple like you kick 100, you lose, you get a point still. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all right. I've got no problem with that.
And I said that
interesting.
15 years ago. Remember when
I remember you
Ross
saying
Lyon
that,
came in and-
yeah.
I don't think it'll ever happen personally,
No,
but
I don't think it will, but I don't know. It's
I
just
like
a
it.
thought. What
What
would
about-
you like to see?
100 goal kicker.
Oh yeah.
Can Charlie Kerno kick 100 goals?
Ooh, what did he kick this year?
I think 80.
80 something.
Oh well, no, I don't know, 80 something.
With half a I'm not talking 22 rounds. It will probably have to involve a player in a team that goes all the way through the grand final.
or at least final.
But he hasn't played finals, though, so
Talking about that. Sorry, but you just triggered something. I saw posters all over Melbourne. Missing.
yeah.
I don't know, really.
yes.
I've heard that one before. But yeah.
I'm telling you, he only appeared twice in September. Brownlow Medal night and All Australian night.
Yeah.
Free
And
feed. mate,
Carlton
free
still did what they did.
I know.
But we're not talking
Yeah, we're
teams
not talking
and
that at the
individuals
moment.
today.
Can he kick 100, Charlie Kerr?
No, well, not so much. Yeah, well, there's no one else.
Well, you-
He's
but you
pretty
wanna
much
see-
the only one.
What about
Love
Nicholas?
to
He
see
can't kick 100.
Nick Larkey will kick 70
73 or whatever.
out of
Yeah,
North.
but I
North kicked
don't
85 for the year, though.
That's right.
I don't think North can afford him to kick 100 because then no one else is kicking.
You know what it is too? North's going to be different now. I think they're going to have more
different.
goal kickers this year, I think. But
Yeah,
anyway,
maybe.
I'm not talking about that.
What about-
I'd
That's for
love
another.
to see someone kick 100.
That's for, and I agree. Yeah.
That's what
Another quick story for
I would
everyone.
like to see this.
Who was the
year.
last 100 goal kicker?
Ooh, I did
I
do
know
my
who it is.
research.
Before you answer that,
Lance?
Yeah, I think so.
Was it Lance?
it was
Lance.
Lance Buddy Franklin. So
Who was at Westfield the other day?
Go on, say that story.
No, he's ruined it.
No, I haven't ruled nothing, mate.
I just told you.
I've just got goosebumps.
You just said it.
How can we be sitting there having coffee in the middle of Airport West and Lance walks straight up and I said to him, I go, oh dear. He goes, what? I go, have a look. And he goes, shite.
Lance Franklin. I don't know what he was doing.
Airport West.
Yeah.
He's buying furniture. He's playing
Well,
for a Melbourne club.
No, he's playing for Melbourne.
He's playing for
we
Tullamarine
were
in
trying to
the
get an
EFL.
exclusive ankle sore, but it didn't quite work out.
Nah, it didn't work. It wasn't
So
the
that's
right
your story.
Wasn't the right moment.
That's your story.
Well, I tried to say it, but you said...
Yeah.
I'd like to see time slots work better this year. They've changed the Friday night slot.
Oh, yeah, by 5 minutes.
Like 10
Yeah, 5-10 minutes. Yeah.
minutes. Hopefully that works.
Well,
Because
well,
when it
they
goes
should
over
have
the
moved
equator,
Yeah,
What's the difference?
that's
Oh,
right.
pleasing,
yeah, 10
enlighten me.
minutes.
10 minutes.
gonna
He's
change the world.
Set Friday nights
So I
down
can have a cup of tea
7:40.
at 7:15 this time instead of 7:35.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Exactly.
You can get your fish and chips.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Get
No,
it in
that's
earlier.
going to work well.
That's riveting.
I'd like to see that work. It won't, but
That's
particularly on a
riveting.
Sunday. I mean, I've said it all year,
Yeah.
last year, half a dozen
Overlapping games, yeah.
times. Like, why are you overlapping games?
Yeah, it's horrendous.
It's not that hard.
No,
it's
I
very
agree
poor.
with you.
But again, the fixture's done by a university with university
Yeah, I'm gonna
students
check that.
in Canada.
I want to see if it's still up because we ran with that last year. And
They're going to have been sacked.
I'd sack them straight away.
Who do you reckon does the fixture then?
I don't know. John
It'd be
Smith down the road.
John
Yeah.
Smith with the computer.
Remember the smoke thing?
Yeah, the Smith. Any more stories?
No, any more stories? No, not for me, but I just want to give a shout out to two tragic Essendon supporters, two young boys that watch every week, mind you. They love it. So just want to say hello to Ashton and Jackson. So you guys keep watching this year. Hopefully the Bombers can get a final win for you. It's been a long time between drinks. So g'day and thanks for watching.
And keep punching.
Yeah, oh, yes.
There you go.
I don't want to see us win a final.
Oh, just for those two,
Just
maybe.
delete that for Ashton and what was the other
Jackson.
one? Jackson. What do you got? Anything else?
Let's get on to the next topic.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Go, I'll let
So the
you-
AFL have decided
their
that
wisdom.
they will be deleting player weights out of the footy record.
Oh, wherever. They won't be publishing
and
players' weights.
on AFL tape, wherever it is on the internet.
I'm flabber.
Firstly, it is a waste of a column as a statistician.
It's been there for... Okay.
It
but
is.
what's-
It's a waste of a column.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't care if...
No.
No,
I agree.
I'm with you.
Agreed.
Do you know what I mean?
Agreed.
When you finish, I'll tell you what my theory.
Agreed.
Luke
It's
Davies
irrelevant.
Uniac is 93
No,
kilos. I don't
absolutely.
care.
I couldn't care less.
It's
either.
irrelevant.
Height's
I never
different.
look
I
at-
don't mind looking at
the
height.
height's
Like,
important.
that's
Okay.
interesting.
That's
So-
important.
But really, for me, that's irrelevant. But clearly, that's not the reason why they've done it, because it's irrelevant.
No. But what I'm saying is,
What is the reason?
why?
Well, because
So I
it's-
can't. So what
Because
gets
we're not
me
allowed to
about
talk
it is,
about
I
your
don't.
weight
Yeah, I don't
anymore.
care about it. But it's become society's become. Oh, we can't talk about it because
That's
he
what it
might be
is.
not happy with his weight because he thinks he's overweight. Are you joking? Are you seriously joking?
If he or she thinks they're overweight, they shouldn't be playing AFL football.
Correct.
Well, if that's the case, then we don't have height, because there are people that are offended
vertically
by
challenged.
their height.
Did you hear what Campbell Brown said? He
That's
goes,
right.
next to height goes because he might be too short and he'll be a little bit,
That's
oh,
right.
Geez, I'm
Yeah,
five
that's fair.
foot 4, where blah 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 6 foot. No, I'm not happy with that.
What happens if you're 7'3" and you're a bit awkward and you're a bit, you don't like it?
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
ridiculous.
I never thought the day would
They've
come.
never done it at AFLW, and I get that. They've never done that right from the start of it.
Why?
So,
No, why?
Yeah, why? What's the difference?
What's the
Oh,
difference?
geez, you put me
no,
on
no,
the
hang
spot.
on. No, I'm
No,
not
no,
putting you on the
we're
spot.
just
It's
talking out loud.
We're just talking out loud because I'll tell you what gets me angry. They want equality. That's fine. I've got no problem with that at all. So post your weight, post your height.
But why?
Post what you had for breakfast because everyone
Really?
else does it. Yep. Nah, I do agree. If you want to be...
Yeah, to a point. Yeah, I do.
Look, I don't care.
No,
I
we
don't
don't- we
care.
don't care.
I don't care. Like you said, I want to see LDU's 90 kilos. I don't care what he weighs.
Yeah.
The height's a bit different, I agree with you. But I'm saying, why can't they publish it for the W?
I
Why?
agree. But also for the AFL to sit
people
around
are
the table-
sensitive.
They are.
Oh, right, okay.
So
People are.
So only in 2024 they're allowed to be sent. So in 2023, 2018,
Yeah. correct.
2004 didn't exist.
1993.
So next year, what's going to happen? We can't publish, I don't know, some ridiculous thing
So,
will come
so
out
you know
again.
Your
what
middle
worries me the
name.
most?
Yeah, you can't say,
Yeah.
Wayne, whatever.
Why,
Veto.
Wayne, why is it always North Melbourne with you two? Anyway,
Yeah, stop talking about North.
the
mate.
worst part
Because
is,
you'll get your Carlton
Yeah, all right.
fix.
All right. The worst part
Phil,
is that the
all
AFL,
year
the
this
AFL
year.
sat around the table discussing this
Yeah.
for a day or two and go, do you reckon we should, instead of worrying about
Other stuff.
biggest.
Oh, there's bigger fish to...
Exactly. Come
Yeah.
on.
Are you kidding me?
Seriously?
Okay, are we moved off player weights?
Oh, I've had enough of it because it just...
So they can't do weights anymore.
The verbal garbage that teams and media talk about their pre-seasons, how well they're going.
Oh, everyone's flying.
Everyone's flying.
You know, John
and
down the road, he's flying at
yeah,
Tullamarine.
and someone has hurt themselves, and it's breaking news that they've done a hamstring.
Having said that, what is good is that if you're not an injured player on the day, you have to be accessible to the media, coaches and players. Great.
That's fact now, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
the rule.
About
And I love
time.
that.
About
and that
time.
goes for all those
Yeah.
players that go, no, I don't want to talk to the media.
no.
No, you know what, mate? You're on a
Is
squillion
it
dollars.
is it a fine if you don't?
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
$20,000
Dust,
fine.
20. So what's 20,000 times 22 weeks? Because Dusty won't do one.
440.
He'll just pay 440K straight out.
No, he
I
won't.
bet you
No, I
doesn't.
bet you doesn't. I bet you he'll chat. And you know what? That's one good thing they've brought in because you know what? And it's not just about me or you or whatever. Kids, mate. I want to hear what Dusty's got to say.
Of
You've got to
course.
grow the game.
You know what I mean?
So this has been happening in American
Just using him
sports.
as an example
Yeah.
because he's one of those.
Because he's one of the ones that doesn't talk
Yeah.
a lot. But in American, they've been doing it for years. So in the NFL, I think it was not long ago, like a couple of weeks ago, one of the players got interviewed. They lost, I think, and the reporter asked him a question. And he said, "I'm just here so I don't get fined."
I'm here so I won't get fined. 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 I'm just here so I won't get fined. Hey, I'm here so I won't get fined. I'm here so I won't get fined. Hey, you better make more with your time. You only got 3 more minutes.
Brilliant. But he was still there,
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. He was honest, mate. He made
Yeah.
it into a joke.
Yep.
right? So at least he he made himself available.
Yep.
Didn't want to talk
Okay,
that
do you
day.
think... I'll just pose this to you guys before I finish on that topic. Do you think it's fair that a bloke gets... Doesn't matter what he gets paid, irrelevant, right? He's playing something... He's doing something he loves. Yep, trains hard, all the rest of it, gets paid decent dollars.
Yep.
He should have to do that.
Yeah.
You can't go to work. If they say to you, you need to deliver to John Smith's house, but it's in the sticks, you're going to go, no, I don't want to do it.
But it's also
gotta do
about
it.
it's also about growing the game,
And that too.
because Formula One, I've liked that for years, but Netflix since they started that series,
Incredible.
It's bigger than ever now, right? And that's just getting the drivers to speak, just learning a bit more about the
That's right.
sport, the drivers, the people, right?
That's right.
And
The
we're
environment.
Exactly. We're
That's
sitting here as AFL going, no, we're not talking. Really? Again, NRL are going to Las Vegas to play games. And we're playing in Adelaide or Sydney or whatever, round zero.
Round zero.
Was it Grand Zero?
Having said that,
Round zero.
GWS are looking to play in Las Vegas
Oh, when?
Good on them.
in a year or two.
Right.
What, for a practice match?
No.
4 points.
Yeah.
When are we going back to China?
Nah, China's not going to work. That won't work.
So we're playing the Nevada desert.
But isn't it funny how...
The Battle of Shanghai.
Yeah, it was. Isn't it funny how AFL always last to do...
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing that. Let's try that.
Reactive.
Yeah, they're very reactive. Like, they don't have any new ideas or anything to...
But going back, just backtrack for 1 second. That's a good thing to come up with about you have to speak.
Yeah, or fines.
That's the first time I go, you've actually thought about and come up with something
Yeah.
good.
And also injuries. The same thing with injuries.
Right.
If a player's injured, you've got to divulge it to fans and whatever.
Is that a fact too?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's...
So what about with all this Tim English?
Yeah, they only came out a couple
Yeah.
of days ago.
Is that why they came out?
Yeah.
Because Tim English had
Because or else they were going to get
How are his
fined.
eyes these days?
migraines and concussion, although they were trying to relate concussion with migraines.
Hang on, what?
Oh, sorry, you said Timmy. I thought you said John English.
John
God
English.
rest his soul,
John
sorry.
English. He kept on getting
Oh,
migraines.
dear, it's already started. It's already started.
It's already started.
Yeah, he kept getting migraines.
Yeah, and
apparently.
they were relating it to concussion, and then in the end they've come out and said, no, he hasn't got concussion problems, he's got
Yeah.
migraines.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we need to know.
Yeah.
We're paying this, there's a lot of gambling. You need to know if
Okay,
players
so
are
talking
injured
about
or
the
whatever.
gambling thing, just quickly, that just led me on to. So, do you think that they should make a rule now? You can't. The Chris Scott thing, last minute,
Well, yeah,
unless you can really prove it. This bloke's done his hamstring in the
I
warm
don't
up.
think
Like,
what I'd like to see, let's go back to what I'd like to see.
let's go back.
Is name your, they haven't even decided what's happening at the sub yet, have they? Like, we're going to
No.
go with,
I don't know.
no.
No, why would they?
Name your 22 on the Thursday with your 3 emergencies.
That's what it used to
Tell
be.
us who the sub is. Yeah. On a Thursday. It's not that hard.
So 23, you want to...
23. It's not that hard.
No. So, what was it all good?
Why
then?
do we have to have 64 players on an extended bench and you've got
So they're
no
playing,
idea
Geelong
who's
are
in and
playing
who's
Sunday.
out?
They're playing Geelong's playing Sunday, and they've got their VFL side and their AFL
That's
side
right.
on the list. Like, give me a spell.
Now,
You're taking the
there's-
the Euron out of it.
There's punters, big
Seriously.
punters, right? But there's also like, dreams, a fantasy point.
Yeah,
like
there's
dreams
a lot of
league.
things.
There's a lot of stuff that
Complications, yeah.
footy, tipping comps.
Well, there's a kid that wants to sit in front. Dad, can we buy pizzas tonight? And because I want to watch so and so play, and then he's
Cam
out.
Guthrie.
Yeah,
And then he's out,
Dangerfield,
right?
Let's say.
Like, come on. Like,
Yep.
Just
Say from the start, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, he's out. That's it. He's out. He's not playing.
it's not hard, right?
It's-
Just be
Righto.
normal.
What's his cat and mouse?
I'm
rubbish?
ending this one.
Mouse, all right.
There you have it. It's the first episode of 2024 in the books. Let us know in the comments what hot topics you would like us to talk about, and we'll see you on the next one.